Hello, hello, it's Carrie with Lemia Fox, and I'm back with this video. Okay, I'm back in this series. I don't know what am I saying? I'm back with another video. In the last video, I made up this little flippy pocket thingy that I learned how to make from Nikki, from Musings by Nikki. And today, well, right now, I mean, it's still today, I'm going to show you my process on making the little tuck spots, the little tucky tucks that I'm putting in to all of these beautiful pockets. If you recall, besides the envelope pocket, we have this tuck spot here. We have this pocket here, this pocket here, this pocket here, and this pocket here. Okay, I am going to tell you the sizes that I am doing, but I'm going to do that with a little proviso, with a little thing. And that is that all of this is based on using these supplies, specifically this tag maker. And the reason is that, like, if you look at this, when you put your paper in, you can see that there's a certain amount of it that's made into the tag, but there's a certain amount like up here that gets cut off. So my paper measurements that I'm using are specifically for using this tag maker with that little thing. So if you're not using this tag maker, and that's fine, that's no, I don't mind. This is the one that I'm using. But if you're not using this tag machine, you might need to kind of adjust the sizes. So the sizes of my paper are this. This is 3 by 5.5. This one is 2.5 by 5.5, 2.5 by 5, 2.5 by 4.5, 2.5 by 4, and 2.5 by 3 3 3/4, I think. This might be 3 3/4. Let me see. Nope, it's 3 1/4. I was right. I did write it down right. Okay, just making sure, guys. I have crooked eyes. I sometimes put my numbers down wrong. Okay, so what I've also done here to prepare, so these have all been cut down to the 2.5-inch size. I took little pieces of each of these because I like, if you noticed on this one, I took and I reinforced this on this side because I didn't like that big white space right there. So I reinforced it and I put this little piece here, and that's just a piece. It's a 1.5-inch piece that has been put onto there. Now, when I made these up last night, what I did is I punched out the tags, the top of the tag, and then I punched these out, and then I put them together. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to decide which ones are going to get which. And so I'm going to choose contrasting things here. That might look good. I'm going to go ahead and just start deciding on which one's going to go behind which one. And that one. Okay. Oh my goodness. And I'm actually going to glue these on because that's going to save me an entire step. So I'm going to just glue these onto the tops here. Again, using I'll start at the top. So I'll start at the top. this is the one that goes in the tuck in the side. This only requires that we do a little corner rounding, and I'm using the 4mm on this. And it's ready to go. If you wanted to put it in just like this, you can. I have taken some, I've taken this paper pad that I got. I've taken this paper pad that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I've taken the paper out and sized it down to the size that I need. And if you would like, I can tell you the measurements. The measurements for this are 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. 5 1/4 by 2 3/4. I've made it so that you can put it on here this way, and it will go like this. And obviously I did not measure that out correctly, because that is not right. Okay, let me just make sure. Let me check and see what I did. Oh, yeah. I made it 1/4 inch. I'm such a dork sometimes. Okay. So that is, I'm going to go ahead and round this corner. And I have, okay. So this is the correct size now. I've got it down to 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down, and then I'm going to be gluing these guys down. I don't know if you guys want to watch glue dry or whatnot. I am going to try to talk while I'm doing this, actually. I'll try to talk to you guys, see if I can do that this time. So how have you guys been doing? I have been just trying to work really hard on being, I hope you guys are all safe. Just do that. I might need to refill my glue. I hope you guys are all doing okay. You're all safe. What have we been doing around here? We have just been hanging out. That's kind of the thing, is that it's really hard to be so monotonous and not doing so much. Well, I've got to make sure that I do this the right way. I'm going to put this on here this way, just like this. Well, actually, kind of the fun thing, of course, we're all getting ready for Christmas, and I'm getting a little bit excited. I'm starting to get a little bit excited. My mother-in-law has decided that she wants, so that is the way I'm doing it, and I did it wrong. Anyway, put it on upside down. Okay, well, that's the way it goes. She's decided to give us her, she has a piano. So I have got to get all of my junk journal stuff, there's a lot, out of the living room. So I really kind of need to just start putting things up in my Etsy shop, which is kind of hard for me because I don't know if people are going to want the same kind of things that I have been interested in. I mean, I think that I've got a bunch of Nancy Drew books, and I've got, I got a bunch of really cool looking books. I know I've seen Jessica have them. Jessica Rapp from Two Silver Oranges. I've seen her have those books, and I found 2 or 3 sets of them at my local thrift store. They're these around the world books, but they've got really cool little pictures on the front that are like just gorgeous. They've got these gorgeous fronts, and they're vintage books. They're probably from the 60s or 70s, and they're just really cool books, and I've got a bunch of those. And I just have got to clear out my living room. I am going to be doing some videos. I'm a little nervous to do it, but I'm thinking about doing some videos where you can kind of see my workplace, what I'm working on, where I'm working, because I have got to get things cleared up. I've got to get things organized so that I can have a more workable space here, a better space. I need to get rid of some things, just a lot of stuff, and I'm thinking that if I could, you know, if I could have, I don't know, I would love to be able to get ideas from people. I know that it's a new year. I'm spoiled as heck. I have the best husband in the world, and he is just such a sweetheart, and he helps me with my addiction. Okay, he enables my addiction. I won't lie. He enables my addiction. He helps me get my supplies. Okay, that one's fine. So I do the 2.5 inch size because of this cutter. It has a max of 2.5 inches. On these pockets right here, on these pockets, like this pocket right here, this could actually do a bigger one. I could probably do a bigger tag. This pockets up here could probably do a bigger tag, maybe about 3 inches. But I have cut this down to 2.5 so that it can be accommodated in this little punch, because I like the scallop punch. Anyway, so yeah. So I've got to get rid of a bunch of stuff in my house. Now, this is an experiment. I've never done this. Boom. Yay. It's all done together. Boom. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. So make sure that I'm making sure to put it in the right way. Okay. I'm going to just go ahead and turn these guys around. And then I have little journal pieces to put on those. And I hope this should be kind of a quick little video, because I tried to get everything put together beforehand. And really, I've got 5 different varieties of paper. Gonna grab that. Do that little cut. I like to do a little bit of a rounding up here, because I'm putting these little pieces on. And I've rounded those corners on there. It's kind of fun to be able to do the, kind of be able to slam through things like this just because you know what you're doing. I've spent a few days trying to get this down to an art, and now I'm almost finished with my project, and I hope that you guys like it. I'm going to be doing a flip through. I know I've said that before, but I am bound and determined to do it today. It might not go out until tomorrow, but my journals have turned out, well, you guys know that I like to make naked journals, but I like to put little things together that can be used to kind of dress them up. So that's kind of what I've done. So yesterday I spent my time making tabs. Yeah, tabs. So I've got tabs for each of them. I mean, you guys are going to have so much fun. So the other thing that I have here for this project is I have some little pieces of fabric. You can use whatever you want to cover your those are to go in the tag toppers. Those are tag toppers. So I am going to go ahead and put these little pieces that I cut down onto the tags. And while we do that, we can talk. If I can talk and work at the same time. Oh, yeah. I'm going to need to be rounding the corners. I'm going to be rounding these corners, so I'm going to finish this up, though, so that I can put the glue away. So this little Christmas journal journey, this mask making, has been intense. I know, I think I've said it before. I started in October, and I've had some big things going on, I guess. Could call them big things. Just, well, I mean, not super big things. It's just kind of been life. And I'm sure that I'm not the only one who has had kind of difficult times with just what's going on in the world and whatnot. And so I kind of started getting down. And I'm doing this channel hoping that I can, you know, it can help me to motivate me to do the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing, motivate me to just go and do what needs to be done. And so that's why I say, hey, leave me a comment. I want to hear from people, because it's just one of those things. It helps me to feel connected to the world, as it were. And I hope that you have nice things to say, of course, because that would be nice. I need to hear nice words of encouragement. You're doing good. It looks like crap, but you're doing good. You know, whatever it is, I would love to hear from you guys. Then I won't feel so... I get so excited when I get messages on my YouTube channel, and that's kind of a fun thing. And I really like it when you know, I would love to see more people going to my Etsy store. I've got a bunch of stuff in my Etsy store. I just want to help my, you know, I just want to help my husband he works so hard all the time. Just want to be able to do some things with the kids and help my husband with paying bills. Okay, so are we finished with the glue? I think we are finished with the glue. I'm going to go ahead and set it up. Put my fancy dancy, you like my fancy dancy glue, my glue keeper here. It's a fancy dancy, what do you call it? Paper clip that I undid. This didn't come with a lid, so I had to be, you know, resourceful. So I'm going to go ahead and do a 4mm corner round on these corners here to match up with those little pieces. And we're getting close. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're getting close. These are just basic. You could decorate the dickens out of these guys. Well, I don't know. You don't want to decorate them too much because then they have to go in the pockets. So, but these are fun. Okay, so those are those, and then we're gonna put some toppers on them. Let's go. I'm gonna do this one on this one. I like the idea of the green one on the holly one. Okay, so we got that one here. We got this one here. This is some green sari silk that I have. It's really pretty. It's got trees on it. I was going to use them in all my Christmas journals, but I ended up only using them on my mini journals that I have. They're listed in my shop. But you can see these have these little leafy looking things. Anyway, really fun. Okay, let's do... I try to remember where I'm putting things. So this one is going here. And this one is going here. Nope, it's going here. Ding dong. And this one, so let's decide. We could do, this one is going here, and I think I want to do this one. We'll do this one. And then, isn't that fun? I just love the look of these tags. Okay. And then we have this one going here, so we could do a green piece. A piece of green fabric. I like that. I know it's not very big. We'll see if it'll work. Okay, not sure that's working for me. What do you think? It might be okay. Kind of a light green. And then I'm going to do another light green piece. No. Okay. We're so close to being finished. I know you hear me say that a lot, but I'm really close. Okay. Let's just do this. And I like to try to fray it a little bit at the ends. Now that is going to go in here. And before we put this one in, which yes, I did put it on upside down, we are going to make a tag for this. Hold on. Let's set this aside. We are going to make a tag, and I've got this piece right here, and we're going to fold it in half. This is just a random piece that was just an offcut. And here's what I do. I use my tab punch, and I learned this from Jessica from Two Silver Oranges. And I am bringing, I fold it in half. Woo! I fold it in half, and I'm putting it down here, and I take it so that the fold is below the cut line because I don't want it to cut into there. So I've got it below the cut line, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. Obviously, that's too big, right? We don't want it to be that big. I think we're going to look at this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in like this. I'm going to do, again, I'm making sure it's below the cut line. We're just cutting that little edge there. And I've got this piece right here. And then I turn this and cut another one. That's just the way I roll. Whoop. Do want to make sure you got it so it's going to catch that ledge. It does get a little tricky trying to do it, but yeah, that's that. And I have this cool little tool right here that I got when I was doing Creative Memories. Cool little tool, helpful. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to pop this down here. I've got two tags, so one that looks like this and one that looks like that. I'm going to use this one, and I'll put it here, kind of like this. And so here's how we do it. Make sure to get it on both ends. Putting a little bit of glue on both ends. What is going on here? Got my glue goobers. My gloobers. There you go. New word of the day, gloobers. We need to get rid of those gloobers. Okay, that's much better. And I've got it here. Okay. And I'm just eyeballing it. I'm gonna put it right there. Fun thing about these guys is you could put a little charm on there. You just need to you would just need to put a hole and set an eyelet in there. But yeah, that would be fun. Now we have one more little thing to do. We're gonna put this in here. That's not the little thing. Put that in here like this. So this is what it looks like. And I like where that went. I'm gonna kind of tuck this, move this kind of up here a little bit so you can kind of see that. You can see all of the beauty. Now, we'll move these things away. Put that away. I have these little pieces right here, and we're gonna choose one to put on. And I have to say, I really love holly. I just like the look. I just like the look of that. Oh no, let's see. I like this one. I like this one. So I'm going to just, it's a 4mm. I'm just gonna do a little corner rounding. And I'm gonna pop this down here. When I thought I was finished with gluing. Okay. I'm going to tell you, I have been using Fabri-Tac and Fabri-Fix since shortly after I started my foray into the paper crafting. And I love this bottle. It's the Sweet Sugar Belle bottle. My only thing is that it didn't come with a lid. So that's the only thing, but love the Sweet Sugar Belle bottle. It's made life with Fabri-Tac so much easier. That is the honest truth. This is what we have. This is our stuffed pocket. And now we have the pocket. We've got pocket, 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 pocket. It is a pocket fest. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. Thank you, Nikki, again for your wonderful inspiration. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day. And we'll see you later in the next video. And really, I'm going to do a flip through of my fabric Christmas journals because, yeah, they're in these. I made these to go in there. So look out for that. We'll see you soon. Thanks again for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. It really helps me. I'll talk to you later. Bye.